G'day guys, my name is Jaden, welcome back to another trip report. I upload a new trip report every Thursday 12 PM Hong Kong time, or Thursday 3 PM Melbourne, or Adelaide 2:30 PM, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you won't miss out. Today I'm flying Rex Regional Express from Melbourne to Adelaide. Rex Airlines started their 737 operation last year, and I was on the inaugural flights from Melbourne to Sydney and back. I'll have the links for those trip reports in the description. Anyways, I haven't flown Rex since July last year, so it'll be interesting to see how Rex is doing in 2022. At Melbourne Airport, Rex used Terminal 4. If you're flying in business class, you'll have access to the lounge before your flight. Virgin Australia domestic flights operate out from Terminal 3, but occasionally they run out of gates in Terminal 3, so you'll see Virgin planes in T4 sometimes. So here's our aircraft today, delivered to Virgin Blue in 2010. Subsequently, the ownership was transferred to Rex in February 2021, just when Rex started their 737 operation. So it is a 11-year-old Rex 737-800 Victor Hotel Rex. Rex for Romeo Echo X-Ray.
Thank you very much. The stairs. Quickly to get to your seat.
Down the stairs.
Do you have a mask?
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you.
You need a mask?
There we go. So you're sitting in an emergency exit seat.
Yeah, I'm
able,
comfortable
willing to
with that.
assist the
Yep,
crew.
no worries.
Thank you.
Hello.
How are we?
Yeah, good. How about yourself?
Good, thank you. Row 13, a window seat for you today. Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome on board Rex 737. My seat today is 13F, a window seat at the emergency exit row, and obviously it comes with plenty of legroom. Those extra legroom seats, called Rextra, usually comes with an extra cost, but today at check-in I got it for free. And before we go, I'm going to show you the seat features quickly. So we've got a coat hook on the side, and then a tray table. You can pull it back and forth, but you can't fold it. Down here we've got a seat pocket and an extra pouch for your personal items, like my headphone and water.
Please take your cabin safety information cards in your seat pocket. So do not open this exit until you hear the words evacuate.
Hour and 7 minutes. My name is Sarah. It's my pleasure to be your cabin manager on board today's flight. Please ensure you've taken your assigned seat and your seatbelt is firmly fastened. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a row without a seat in front, all carry-on items must be stowed in the overhead lockers. Our frequent travellers, and a warm welcome to those passengers travelling with Rex for the first time. Your flight attendants on board today's flight. At the front of the cabin is Kashimi, in the middle is Rachel, and at the rear is Ash.
Please read this carefully before we take off. Your seatbelt should now be securely...
The airport's a bit busy today. After this Jetstar takes off, there's a Jetstar landing, and then it's our turn to go to Adelaide. And today we've got a very dirty window. $7, light beer at $6, and soft drinks at $4 each. This is a cashless bar, and again we're happy to accept card payments. For your convenience, you'll find one lavatory located at the rear of the cabin.
A reminder that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking, including the use of electronic cigarettes, is not permitted at any time. Whenever the seatbelt sign above is illuminated, your seatbelt should remain fastened. If you misplace your electronic device in flight, we ask that you do not move your seat and contact a flight attendant for assistance. Once again, on behalf of the entire crew, a very warm welcome aboard our service to Adelaide. If there's anything that we can do to make your flight more comfortable, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you and welcome aboard.
It's a very short flight to Adelaide today, just over 15 minutes, so after takeoff the crew started the meal service right away. You have an option of savoury or sweet. The crew was nice enough to give me both of them. For drinks, it's coffee, tea or water. Alternatively, you can purchase alcohol and soft drinks. After everyone's been served, the cabin crew came back to the aisle to give out extra food. It's very nice the crew did it. So for the savoury, it's a soy crisp. For the sweet, it's a lemon cake. Now let's have a quick look in the lavatory. I just lost my mic, so I'm gonna do a voiceover instead. Overall, it's quite clean, you have space to move around, and we've got a cook.
Short taxi should have you disembarking. What time? Started your flight at speeds now.
The captain is giving us a weather report for Adelaide, and soon we're landing into Adelaide Airport. So let's quickly conclude this trip report with Rex right here, right now. Our journey today starts at Melbourne Telemarine Terminal 4. With Rex check-in, you can do self-check-in or go to the desk, and there was no wait at both of them. And then I went through security, there was no wait as well. The boarding process was done nicely. They started off with business class boarding, and then for economy class passengers. On board the flight to Adelaide, all the cabin crew were really nice and friendly. I like how one of the crew came back to the aisle to give out more snacks to those who wanted it. And of course I took advantage of that. Both the lemon cake and soy crisps were delicious. My seat was quite comfortable, it was identical to the one on Virgin Australia because Rex never renovated them. I appreciated the extra legroom, it was really nice. Do note that extra legroom seats at row 13 do not recline, but those at row 14 they do recline. So overall it was a great flight on board Rex to Adelaide. I hope Rex can expand their domestic network even more and hurry up with their frequent flyer program. The main reason stopping me from flying Rex all the time is my loyalty with Virgin and Qantas. For your information, your airfare on this route, Melbourne to Adelaide, on Jetstar, Virgin and Rex start from $70. Rex and Virgin would be the best options of all, both got baggage allowance and Jetstar doesn't. Qantas starts from $118. So yeah, that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you so much for watching my trip report. I hope you enjoyed watching this one. Please like this video, comment down below and share this video with your friends. And most importantly, if you haven't subscribed, please do so now so you won't miss out on another trip report. Each and every of your action will help the growth of my channel because it will improve my YouTube algorithm. So thanks again for your help and your support. You can also keep up to date with me on my social media platforms like Instagram, BeReal, Snapchat and Facebook. On Instagram, I usually post my live flight stories and I ask for my Q&A questions there. On Instagram, I post my destination stories. And if you want to make direct impact into funding my flights, you can do so via PayPal or Patreon. I'll have my Patreon and PayPal links in the description and you can have a look for more information. Again, thanks for watching. Please enjoy the approach and landing into Adelaide Airport. After disembarking, I'll show you my hotel in Melbourne and also a short Q&A. See ya!
Welcome to Adelaide, where the local time is just approaching at 12:40 in the afternoon. A friendly reminder that there is that half an hour time difference between Victoria and South Australia. Please remain seated with your seatbelt firmly fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the captain has switched off the fasten seatbelt sign. If your electronic devices are within reach, you're welcome to use these now. Electronic devices must not be used whilst disembarking the aircraft and crossing the tarmac. Prior to leaving your seat, please check your seat area and seat pocket for any personal belongings. Take care when opening the overhead lockers as heavier items may have moved during the flight. Today we'll be disembarking using the forward and rear doors. If you are leaving us via the rear stairs, please hold on to the handrail and take caution as you make your way onto the tarmac. If you're travelling with small children, we advise you not to carry your child down the stairs. Instead, hold on to their hands securely to assist them as you hold on to the handrail. If you are travelling with infants or small children that must be carried, please use the door at the front of the aircraft. If you require any assistance disembarking, please remain seated and one of our flight attendants will be happy to assist you. A reminder that smoking, including the use of electronic cigarettes, is not permitted on the tarmac or inside any Australian airport. On behalf of Captain T. McCullough Singham, First Officer Jordan Fitzgerald, and your entire crew, we'd like to thank you for flying with Rex today. It has been our pleasure to have you on board, and we do look forward to your company when you next choose to fly. Thank you, and we hope you have a lovely afternoon here in Adelaide or a safe onward journey.
Bye. See you later.
Thank you.
So guys, welcome to Melbourne. This was taken a few days before I flew Rex to Adelaide. I'm staying at the DoubleTree at Flinders Street. The location is amazing, it's directly opposite the train station. My room tonight is 1201. It's a King Skyline River view. It overlooks the Yarra River and Flinders Street station. It's a very nice and big room. I got upgraded upon check-in. I actually booked the cheapest room without even a window, so I got really lucky. Despite the close proximity to train stations and tram stations, it's really quiet up here. The bathroom looks really nice as well. I really like the two yellow light bulbs. The leg room when you sit down is pretty good. You've got a wall to support yourself. Now I'm gonna go out and show you the view. So we can see South Melbourne from our room, and down there is the iconic Flinders Street station. Upon check-in I was given 2 cookies and 2 bottles of water for being a Diamond member. The DoubleTree cookies are always delicious and amazing, and they go really well with a cup of tea. I'm so train lagged, so I just took a train from Adelaide to Melbourne on the Overland. If you're interested in watching that train video, I'll have the link in the description. The night before I only had 3 hours sleep, and then the train obviously, and then when I got to Melbourne, checked into my hotel room, did some quick filming and shooting around, and then went out for dinner. It's now Friday 12:30 AM. I'm so ready for bed. Good morning, I'm going to show you the view again, now during the day. So you may have noticed I no longer do specific hotel videos, but I'll continue showing you my hotel experience at the end of some trip reports. I'm going to hit the gym before breakfast. So yeah, that's DoubleTree Melbourne for you. I hope you enjoyed the glimpse of my hotel stay. I'm now going to do Q&A. Hello there, welcome back to another Q&A. I'll quickly begin with this question. Will you ever be coming to Finland? Next week I'm going to go to Berlin via Helsinki, so I'm going to, see Finland, Helsinki airport a little bit, but I'm not going to go into Finland, unfortunately, but I've got no plans as well, but I really want to go. It's on my list. Have you ever done plane spotting before in Hong Kong? I have, and in fact, if you go back to my older videos, I've got tons of them. Would you consider the Sydney to New York and Heathrow route when it becomes available? Absolutely, like I'm saving my Qantas points for them. Are you still studying in Australia or living in Hong Kong? I finished studying over a year ago. I now live in between here, I'm in Hong Kong now, and Australia. And a very similar question here, what's your plan for the future? Staying in Hong Kong or back in Australia? I kind of want to live in between the two places. I think, so I'll have two bases, going to use aviation terms, but I think Adelaide's going to be my primary base. Hong Kong would be my secondary base because I've got a cat in Hong Kong. Oh, sorry, I've got a cat in Australia. I've got cats in Hong Kong as well, but they're in my sister's home next door and they're well taken care of. And I've got my own room and living space in Australia, whereas in Hong Kong, I've got a living room full of junk. So it's not very ideal, but family's here, so I'm gonna come back very often. Paul Chan versus Rugby 7. Paul Chan, he got COVID, so I don't want to get too political, but the fact that he was maskless during his speech a couple of days ago, hopefully that's a sign that, you know, Hong Kong's going to reopen without restrictions, without masks so soon. Like, we've had enough in Hong Kong, really. Hong Kong 7, I feel so bad for those South African fans who came into Hong Kong a couple of days ago and got caught out with the 0+3 restrictions. So basically the first 3 days into Hong Kong, you can go basically anywhere you want, but you can't go to some specific places like museums, restaurant, dine-in, and definitely not the rugby game. And they came to Hong Kong just for the rugby, and they're gonna miss out completely because they didn't know about the restrictions. I feel so bad for them. That's it for the Q&A today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned